spoke like a myth. Danny got notes on a kid with no clips. He said, yo, check that DB from Portland State. You're gonna laugh, but bro, he can straight up play. He know the verticals, hand size twitch, but more than the metrics, he reads that grit. No hype trains, no agency deals. He break down tape, no cap, just real. Every year he called names no one knew. Then April hits, boom, round two. He saw it coming, y'all just scrolling. He dig through film while the rest stay trolling. Danny Savage, he the draft all profit, elite so.
Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru, coming to you for a prospect, the 2025 Fall 2026 NFL Draft. And this is getting kind of easier as I go because I did videos on these guys last year. Last year, I did videos. So now come February, April, you'll see guys being like, yeah, I got to go watch tape. I got to go watch 2 games on them. Tape, bro? Where the fuck you been, bro? That's the better yet question, because you ain't watching football on Saturdays, my friend. We're going to be talking about an old school Michigan linebacker. I'm going to butcher his name. Jaishawn Barham. 6'3", 240. Prototypical, I'm sorry, but when you're playing in the Big Ten, you need a big run monster in the middle. And that not only says it about you need a run stopping giant one techs in the middle, you still need a one big giant run stuffer at linebacker in the middle. Listen, I know NFL is a copycat league, but with some teams going to much, much heavier formations and teams drafting, we all know we're in a 3-back league, and with teams drafting a small back, a big back, a third down out of the corner, chase him back, you know what I'm trying to say? They're all going with all mixes. You need that big run stumper in the middle. He had 40 tackles last year, 4.5 for losses, but he's still not a liability versus the run. Honestly, besides Mason Graham and their one corner, I mean, I gave you more already. I gave you Rashad Benny. I gave you him. I'm just going off the top of my head. When you're at 181, it gets a little cloggy. I gave you Rashad Benny, defensive tackle, Michigan. I gave you more. Excuse me, because there's 2 more. There's one from Texas and there's one from Michigan. But I've given you both. Gave you that safety, Rod Gray. He's all going to go on his medical because he hurt his knee and stuff like that. But he didn't have much help, man. Last year, who came out of Michigan last year? Well, he wasn't eligible last year, so he's eligible this year. So now I'll be watching a lot of Michigan ball. Michigan has about 5 draft guys on defense. Offensively, I haven't dropped them yet, but I dropped them last year. I like one or two. I like their guards. I like one guard and one tackle for Michigan. And ironically, I did him last year, and he's a preseason All-American, but that shit means nothing. So like I said, this kid he's a thumper. He's a thumper. I think he can play all linebacker positions, and I like his size, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm just not a fan of the 6'2", 220-pound linebackers, because if you get a physical team, they just got to pound on you. And when Michigan won the national championship 2 years ago, there were actual games in the second half. They did not throw one pass, not one pass. They ran every single down. This is why I tell people, you people make it fucking too complicated. Every single play, whether it's quarterback sneak, a run, or a pass, every single play is designed to score a touchdown. Right or wrong? So, if what you do on first down gets you 5 yards, why are you going to call something different on second down? Call the exact same play. You call the exact same plays until they stop you. But everybody likes to make this game more than what it is, and they try to make it harder than what it is. And I laugh when you got these fucking dickweeds that never played football in their life, never coached football in their life, but they say they do. And they say the old guys from the old era couldn't coach in this era. Bro, I find that hilarious. You can't even do a podcast in this era, and you say the legends can't even coach. Listen, I'll be dropping some videos in the highlights, so check it out. I got like 5 wide receivers to drop. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO for life. Apologize I was gone a few days. Just needed July to get over. Peace.